With investment properties like this, the goal usually isn't to create the most glamorous house in the neighborhood. The real question is where renovations can add the most value without overspending. At around $165,000, this property sits in a range where investors have to be careful about renovation costs. Every dollar spent needs to make sense relative to the potential rental income and long-term return. The first areas most investors would probably focus on are the flooring, paint, and lighting. Those types of updates can dramatically improve the overall feel of the property without requiring a massive renovation budget. The bedrooms are definitely on the smaller side, so trying to force luxury upgrades into spaces like this probably wouldn't produce the best return. Keeping the updates clean, modern, and functional would likely make more financial sense. The bathroom is definitely a focal point for any rental. So, what would you do to spruce up this bathroom? Would you go for a total gut job, or try to refinish the tile and fixtures for a more budget-friendly refresh? Smart updates here can make the space more attractive without over-capitalizing your investment. The kitchen is always a key space for both renters and buyers. So, what would you do to this kitchen? Would you keep the existing layout and update the cabinets and appliances, or would you consider something more extensive? A well-planned kitchen update can significantly increase both rental appeal and future resale value. However, it's important to keep in mind for a property in this price range that the goal usually isn't a luxury remodel. Most investors would likely focus on practical improvements: cabinets, countertops, lighting, flooring, and overall functionality, while keeping the renovation budget aligned with what the rental market can realistically support. One thing I find interesting about properties like this is that different investors would probably approach the renovation strategy very differently. Some investors might focus on keeping everything as budget-friendly as possible to maximize cash flow, while others may spend more upfront trying to push the rental value higher. Personally, I think the key with a property in this price range is staying disciplined and making improvements that actually make sense for the neighborhood and rental market. But I'd be curious what other investors would do here. Would you keep the renovations mostly cosmetic, or would you spend more aggressively trying to increase value and rental potential? Ultimately, value-add investing is really about disciplined decision-making. The goal is to improve functionality, tenant appeal, and long-term durability while still keeping the renovation budget aligned with the property's income potential. If you're looking for investment opportunities around Richmond or Henrico, including off-market deals, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help you find something that fits your investment strategy.